Hey y'all, and welcome to this intuitive therapy session, which is three intuitive therapy sessions in one. Look, I'm mad excited and I'm stumbling over my words. Okay, so we are going to start first with 5 tips for the tribe that you need to know now for love to progress with ease into your life or stay in your life. This includes love from friends, from family, from supporters, from romantic partners, etc. Okay? I'm using the law of positivism cards for the advice for the collective. So, the first card I pulled is I listen to the voice of my body. It lets me know exactly what I need. And what you need to know is that there's a need for you to take time to be still. Okay? Take time to take care of you, to still your mind, to attune to your body, and just really being conscious, aware, self-aware. Your body is your soul's loyal friend and helps you experience life in this embodiment. It is the physical manifestation of your soul and all life. And to be in partnership with your body, you need to listen to it with unconditional patience and love. Now, as you listen to your body's messages and really start to hear what it's telling you, what it's saying to you, you start to be able to realize in subtle ways when things have gone too far, when you need to rest, when you need to pull your energy back, when there are people in your energy that are not nurturing, not giving to you, and just taking, and when you need to release and let go of certain things that are toxic to you. The second card I pulled is I am the master of my mind. And what this card speaks of is if you want love to progress into your life with ease, it's almost similar to your body, listening to your body. You have to make sure that your mind is feeding you the thoughts necessary for you to be able to be conscious of love coming in towards you. And not telling you the same old stories from the past of past loves, of past hurts and pains. But thoughts that are directing you forward, not distracting you from the present moment and disturbing your sense of ease. Now is the time to heal the mind. Maybe you've let your mind master you instead of you mastering your mind. So your thought body is another part of your body. And it also verbalizes and helps you make logical conclusions. However, sometimes you can let logic lead the way to the point where it's not even truth. It's conditioned thoughts, logic based off of conditioning from the past. Your thoughts are not you. They are tools for expressing your soul and heart. And that you have to remember. So for number 2, I'm going to give you the mantra that came with this card. Okay? If you're experiencing thought identification, a great practice is to recite So Hum, I am. And just keep saying it with your breath. Sit down in a comfortable position with your back straight. Focus on your inhalation and exhalation through your nose. Recite so or I on the inhalation with your inner voice, so you don't have to say it out loud, and hum or am on the exhalation. I when you're inhaling, and hum or am on the exhalation. And with your inner voice, not out loud, unless you want to. Keep repeating the mantra until you have completely cleared your thoughts and feel the power of the mantra. Repeat this practice as often as you need to create mental stillness. So, you want to progress, love to progress with ease in your life, you need mental clarity. Number 3, we have my mind is clear as a still lake. A lot with the mind for the tribe, okay? You don't want your mind to be agitated and muddy, okay? You want it to be still and clear. And when it doesn't feel that way, there's a need to take a break, still your body and your mind, and observe your thoughts. When you watch your thoughts, you realize that they are not you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to observe them. Your true essence exists beyond your thoughts, but they help you to understand this current level of reality. Okay? So you are again being reminded, tip number 3, to clear your mind. It does feel like there's a strong need to let go of old conditioning. Okay? Use the mind to master your thoughts so that your thoughts don't become your master. You're being reminded this twice. So we must spend a lot of time in our heads, my light tribe, and there's a need for us to really still the mind, calm down, and there we will find peace. And within that peace, then love will be able to flow in to your heart center with ease. Clear quartz can help with mental clarity as well, okay? Tip number 4. As I rest in the sacred womb, I heal. As I rest in the sacred womb, I heal. So the sacred womb, the first source of nourishment and healing, is where all life is born. This is the place we can return to when we need healing. There is a comfortable and sacred womb within and around you to lean back on. So I do feel you're being reminded here, for love to flow in and progress with ease, the healing work within yourself must be done. You can't steadily sit and point out all the faults and the healing needed in someone else. You need to focus inward and take the time to really do the healing work. Sometimes words or actions can't alleviate our pain, grief, or suffering. We need an unconditional, warm, and loving embrace that is accepting and loving. And that must be you for others, and that must also be what someone is offering you when it comes to love and the receptiveness of it. Being receptive to it and having others be open to receive and send it back. Sometimes we can't find this in others around us, and we need to return to the source of the whole universe, the nourishing void, to rest, which is why you're being told to still the mind, so that you can be open to the nourishing energy of source. Curling up here gives you the space to accept and receive divine healing and grace. There needs to be faith and hope to release into this womb completely. Let yourself be everything and nothing at all in this space. Release the need to do and give and be open and receptive. I literally just used that word. I'm sorry. I just went back to the book and can't believe that we're speaking pretty much the same. So I really didn't need to read it. Cry into this space. Let your rage come out. Express anger and grief, and let this embrace take care of the healing and transformation. This is what is necessary. There's need for you to release emotions that have been bottled up. Light a candle and turn off your lights for a minute. Create a space on your bed or sofa that just will feel warm, and just put fragrant oils there and maybe flowery scents or whatever, and bring your crystals if you have any with you, and rest and receive and just be in this space, letting this space hold your emotions. Because there's a need for some emotional healing in order to be open to love that wants to come in, and in order to be able to maintain it so that it can progress. And the last tip, number 5, I completely surrender to my path. Do you accept all of life? Are birth and death equally crucial in the progress of life? But when we stop living in the dual perspective of good or bad, positive and negative, we transcend into a state of being that can accept all that is. We stop categorizing and we start knowing that there is an isness of everything that exists. An isness. Wow. And we do not need to try to control all of life and live in fear of what might or might not happen. How often do we enter into a state of paralysis when we discover that our plans and visions fall through or that we are in a situation that we are resisting? When this happens, we have to allow ourselves to feel the emotions and experience of it and have the human experience of feeling grief, anger, hopelessness, and anxiousness. The experiences are all initiations for us to grow and evolve, pushing us onto the path that our soul desires. Wow. Wow. You have to allow life to surprise you and find ways to surrender and let go of control so that things can flow with ease. If you want love to progress and flow in your life, you have to surrender to the process, surrender to the path you are on. And here's some affirmations from the book you can repeat daily or weekly in meditation, or when you feel like thoughts are taking over that are not allowing you to fully open up to receive the love that is definitely there for you. I accept all of life. I surrender to my path. I let go of fears and control. One more time. I accept all of life. I surrender to my path. I let go of fears and control. Yeah. And those are the 5 tips / affirmations that I have for you guys that should help you figure out what you need to know for love to progress with ease into your life and stay in your life on all levels. And I'll be right back with your reading. Hey, y'all. So if you are here right now for this POW, you are single, meaning you're dating, you're not in a committed relationship. Maybe you're not even dating. You might just be, chilling right now. It just means you're not in a relationship where there's any type of commitment. Yeah, pretty much. So let's get right into it. What I'm gonna be looking at, I'm sorry if my voice sounds like it's behind me. It's echoing because I'm trying to make sure no music is gonna pop on that is copywritten. But I don't see my non-copywritten music in my list for some reason today. Guess I should have had it prepared, but it's usually always here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to search in my music. But anyway, so you're in the right place if that sounds like you. I'm not even use music. My kids are actually asleep right now. Hallelujah, 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 amen. And so oh, there it is. I found it. All right. But anyway, so let's get a look at what's going on in the present with my singles. Let me get some lotion for my hands. And we're going to take a look at where things are headed right now for you when it comes to relationships. If any are headed your way, we're going to look at all of that. We're also going to take a look at things you may not be seeing that your guides feel you need to see or pay attention to. And then we'll get you some advice from the Journey of Love Oracle. Everyone's going to get their advice from the Journey of Love Oracle, but not each pal has the same tarot cards or, that jumped out for them. So this particular group, you have the Curious Creatures Tarot. And let's take a look at what's going on with my singles right now. Okay, I think I'm de-ashed. Let's go. So my singles, I'm already feeling that a lot of you that are here that's single do not want to be. And I have to say that because there are some people who, oh, there we go. There are some people who actually want to be single. Oh, wow. Okay. But in you guys' case, I'm feeling that is not the case. So let's see what's happening right now. Why are you single? Or if you're dating, what is the holdup? I'm already seeing a Ten of Swords reverse. These cards want to jump out, which is already letting me know that there's been some pain, some heartache, that some healing that needed to take place. With the Ten of Swords here coming through reverse, it does let me know that you've been through some ish, either you or someone you're dating. And with it coming through reverse, it lets me know that you're moving past this energy. You're trying to heal, at least that has been started. We got the flower here that is blooming, but it doesn't have much color. So it is letting me know that you are currently still maybe suffering the repercussions of some betrayals in love, or the person you're interested in is. Oh, with the Empress. Okay. So you have been working on you, taking care of you, loving on yourself, whether you're a masculine or feminine. You have been taking care of you. You've been focusing, if you are a creative artist, on your art. If you're not a creative artist, you have really been nurturing yourself, nurturing others, and just being an all-around great person. I do want you to know that you're attracting people. There are people who have their eye on you, who feel like you look really good. Some who have seen you go through a transformation. And yeah. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. I just want to make sure. Okay, sorry, I was just making sure everything was recording. Okay. So you also have the Queen of Cups coming through reverse, which does show there's some fear in trusting your emotions and trusting how you feel. And maybe that's what you need to heal right now. Or, yeah, it does feel like you are in need of healing some trust issues from past betrayals at this time. And maybe the person you're interested in, if you are currently dating, is triggering this. They're triggering you to have to heal because maybe they're not nurturing those emotions. They're not like a nurturer. They may also be going through their own stuff. And we have the Page of Wands reverse. So it does look like opportunities that have come your way, or this being an opportunity that you're seeing it, but it's like you're really not moving from your throne. You're not going towards it. Let me see what else we got. One more. And the High Priestess reverse. You are not listening to your intuition. There's something you're not seeing. I guess we're going to find out what that is soon. But there's something you're not seeing. And in a way, this has been good for you to kind of focus on you right now. Take care of you. Do your self-healing, your self-care. Because you do have it feels like a long period of dealing with shitty relationships and people that just weren't worthy. And just don't miss an opportunity. It feels like an opportunity that is in your face, but you're like not seeing it. Like that's what I'm getting for you at present. Um, Maybe you're younger than the person with this Page of Wands, or they're younger. There's something with an age difference here with a Queen and a Page. Or you're more mature and the person you're interested in is just not as mature as you are yet. Let me get some clarity on the Page of Wands. King of Swords reverse. Yeah, the person you're interested in, or that is possibly the one that may make a commitment to you, they're just very emotionally detached at this time. There are some wounds that have left scars for them, and it just feels like you've done more healing than this person. This person does feel like they may not have a mother figure around. With this Empress being here, that's one of the things that interests them about you, is that mothering energy, that Empress energy. Let me see. Why are you not going towards them? Oh, Knight of Swords. Well, with the Knight of Swords coming through, it feels like you're not going towards them because you feel like they need to come towards you and communicate something. With this Knight of Swords, they are going to. They have been. It feels like they have been communicating with you, just not an emotional, not from an emotional place. And as an Empress energy, as a Queen of Cups energy, you need emotional gratification. That's a part of your love language. And a lot of people's, we all need to feel emotionally connected to someone, to feel like they feel the same way. And I feel like this person that maybe you're interested in or you've been dating is not giving you that. So it does feel like they have been communicating. It does feel like eventually they're going to come to you with some kind of truth. It's coming in quick because the Knight of Swords don't play no games. They come in quick. But I want you, my singles, to chill out. Don't say anything crazy like that you feel like, okay, my emotions need clarity, and you just botch the whole opportunity because you're impatient. This energy gives me an energy of patience. And yeah, Empress, you've been sitting there, you've been patient for a minute, but it took you a minute to get to Empress, I'm feeling, to get into that energy because you were here at one point. So they just want you to really, right now, be in the present, focus on yourself, and know that this is coming in for you. Okay. Now, if you're not dating anyone at all, what could this be speaking of? Temperance reverse. There's a need for you to watch out with overindulgence. If you're not dating, if you're simply just living a single life, and maybe if you are dating, some of you may need to hear this, but there's an energy of coping mechanisms that are not very healthy. Okay? So be careful of that, of maybe drinking too much, smoking too much, eating too much, that's things that aren't healthy, being around people who are not healthy for you, but they say all the things that make you feel good temporarily. You don't want a temporary fix at this time, okay? You want permanence. All right, so we're going to see where you're heading in the dating arena, or if you are dating someone specific that you're into, where it all could be going. Last card wanted to come out, Five of Swords. You do have some leftover trash you need to get rid of. And I hate to refer to someone as trash, but it's an energy that has to go. There's somebody who's like a pest. It's like every time you are cleaning up and glowing up and taking care of you, this pest comes back in because you always leave them some kind of cheese. You always, it's almost like the feeling of some of you have an ex or someone you dated before that just won't go away. That it's like you've been trying to get rid of this pest, but it's hard to get rid of a pest if you're leaving them cheese. So it means you're giving this person some of your energy, and that could be what's getting in the way of you seeing and receiving what is coming in for you, which is somebody who really is focused on you, but just not emotionally healed from something just yet. All right. Well, we have the bottom of the deck. The Page of Pentacles reversed. I don't know why I feel like if you're dating this person, they're not spending any coins. They're not putting money into this. Not to say that you are either. I'm just getting like a desire to see some kind of show that you're worth them spending money or taking you out is what I'm hearing. And at this time they're not doing that. Um why? I'm seeing the Fool underneath. They feel like they don't want to be gotten. Maybe it's just someone who's been used for their money before. but they're really, really feeling like they have to use discernment right now. They either are saving for something big, or they just don't trust fully yet. They don't want to come off naive and get used. Okay? And that could also be your energy. Maybe you're not putting out any expenses towards coming together or dating or whatever the situation may be, because you don't want to look like a fool or naive, or, you know. All right. So now let's see where this is heading. So I'm using the Shaman's Dream Oracle. Here is this heading. Where's the dating life or the single life leading my singles? Are they going to stay single? Are they going to eventually get into a committed relationship? Or just what's the vibe? Okay, I didn't mean to pull even that many yet, but let's see what we got. So you have the farther, like farther away. I don't know if my New York accent be confusing people, like, what? The farther gate. Bold step forward. Didn't I say somebody is going to make a step towards you? Someone's going to come in really quick. And it's going to take a lot of their nerve, I feel like. It's like, with that 5-5, it's going to be a huge change for them to do this, like a huge shift for them to do this, because it's almost like it's a new cycle, a new experience for them. And it will take a lot of boldness. With that bold step, a lot of boldness to step towards you. But there's an ending at hand. It's like they're leaving the old behind, and maybe you're going to leave something behind too that has run its course. And when that happens, they are not going to hesitate to cross the threshold, and you will be rewarded. Now, if you keep on not moving, you could miss this opportunity, and so could they. So could they. So the objective here is not to dilly-dally. It's to really just go towards each other. Wow. And continue to explore each other. You're almost at that gate. Ooh, I'm excited for you, singles. Horseman, Herald of Change. What the blood clot? You guys are getting so many confirmations that this is about to shift. And look, there's that horse giving me that Knight of Swords again coming in. This person, whoever it is that you're dating or that you're interested in, or if it's a number of people, there is someone specific who is about to come towards you and just let you know what the deal is. And it's going to bring in a huge change, like in your life, in both of your lives. This is a card of like good news. Okay, when it appears, it's coming to you with good news. Wow. I'm like excited for you guys. Okay, so let's see what else we have. And you have Moon Maiden, New Beginnings. I mean, well, damn. If this ain't synchronized for you, I don't even have to pull no more cards. This is about to be a new beginning for you with someone who is going to take a bold step towards you. Something that I feel is going to be very difficult for them, because they are going through a healing too. With this moon coming through, the next new moon, from whenever you're watching this, look at your calendar, see when the next new moon is, because I can't tell you the one from when I'm recording it, because I've been recording. I record in advance of things. So, and this is a timeless reading here. So whenever you come upon it, it's for you. But look and find out, look online, when is the next new moon? And that's when your new beginning is going to come in. Yeah, that's when the energy is going to shift. That's another 5 card. 4 plus 1 is 5. You're literally going to get a big change and come together with someone. So you won't be picking the single pile much longer, huh? At the bottom of the deck, you have stars in the sky, limitless possibility. Wow. You and whoever you've been seeing or dating or whoever you're interested in have limitless possibilities. Anything can happen. Another 5. I swear, like 555 must be your number. 5 has to be a very important number for you guys. This is a huge transition, a huge shift for both of you. And it feels like when I see stars in the sky, it makes me think of wishes being fulfilled, something you hoped for, wished for coming in. It's coming in. Yay. So that's where your dating is heading. Or your single life. You won't be single for long, baby. Okay. That was exciting. So let's see what you may not be seeing right now. Okay, what may my singles not be seeing right now that they need to see? Okay, let's see. You have Capricorn, ambition, realism, and methodical steps. So this person is someone who thinks, and perhaps that's you as well. Really planning the steps towards each other, but the ambition is there. And I think this person is like someone who dwells in reality. What is real? What is real? And they don't do fantasy very much, where maybe you're the opposite. Maybe you're more of a romantic. There's something about you guys coming together that is going to be the perfect blend of all the above. We have Venus. Oh, give and receive love, find value, and see beauty. So this is something, whoever you're dating right now, there's someone in that dating pool that is going to develop into a strong love relationship. Whether or not you're in love with the person doesn't matter. They love you. They will love you if they don't already. So they're open to give and to receive love. I don't know if there's doubt that you are. They see you as this like rarity. Like there's no one like you. There's no one that matches you in your beauty to them. They really, really value you. Wow. Who is that? And then you have house 4. The fourth house is the house of Cancer, which is the house of parenting and family and home. You may end up moving in with this person. Cultural and family roots, home, peace, and comfort. Wow. This person may have something to do with a move, a change of living arrangements and environment. This is what you don't see coming. That's great. That's what you're not seeing. So don't take an energy of emotional detachment as it's not going somewhere. And you have to really think hard if you're dating an abundance of people who this whole read has fit the description of. If you're just dating one person, then you know who it is. If you're not dating but you are crushing on somebody, then that's who it is. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know. I want to say more, and they're like, that's it. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Jupiter. Grow and expand. You are meant to grow with this person and expand. And that's what I'm getting with this living arrangement. That is so dope. Jupiter is also the planet of luck, of faith, of beliefs. So you guys may match on a spiritual level as well, as far as your beliefs and your faith and philosophy. But this is a fated union. Jupiter is also about fate and following your higher calling and adventure. And I really feel like the person that they're talking about is someone that feels like a new adventure, like something new. Um, a different type of experience than you've had in other dating relationships and stuff. Wow. So let's see your advice. Your advice is probably pretty much they already telling you, like, you need to give this a chance. Oops. Look, I'm knocking cards over. They said if you don't stop singing. Not the cards, my guides. All right, so let me see. What is your advice moving forward on the dating scene? Okay, I'll take it. Devotion to the small. And this card usually speaks of when you're searching for something, you're expecting something in such a big, big, big way. And it's showing up little, or little by little, it's growing. It's about giving your energy and your time to this seed, to this little plant, to this plant that is going to be a tree one day, and devoting your energy towards it, even though it may seem like it's not much, even though it may seem like there's no relationship here, we're just dating, or we're not even dating, we're just crushing, or whatever it could be. And 3 plus 2, it's another 5 card, y'all. So whatever the dynamics are of this relationship, or whoever you're dating, or whoever you're crushing on, it's about to go through a huge change, a huge shift. Wow. So the advice to you is to continue to put your energy towards this relationship or dating relationship. I don't want to say relationship because you're not in a committed situation if you're in this group, but continue to put whatever energy you're putting towards this. Okay. And that's not to say over water, over tend to the garden. That's to say little by little, little by little, and watch it grow and watch it develop and watch it become something greater than you expected. Wow, that's what I got for you, my singles. I hope that this really resonated with you because it was an amazing and beautiful read. And I wish you guys luck moving forward in whatever relationships you choose to be in. As long as you're happy, that's what matters most. Please give me a thumbs up if this resonated with you. Remember to subscribe. Become a part of this light tribe. The more you subscribe and like videos, the more I am in tune with your energy, and your readings will get more and more accurate. Check out my description for other ways we can vibe. I'm sending you so much light and love, peace, blessings, and all this good stuff that's coming your way. And all the goodies that come from being a part of this light tribe. And I'll be back with the next group, my couples. Hey, my couples. This is the reading for those that are married or in a committed relationship. You don't necessarily have to be married by law. You can be married in spirit, but you are in a relationship that is committed. You're only seeing each other. You're intimate only with each other. Hopefully you're committed only to each other. But, however your relationship is, if it's one that it's agreed upon commitment, then you are in the right path. Okay. So we're going to take a look first and see what's happening in the present. I'm using the Shaman's Dream for your present forecast. What's happening in this relationship in the present. Okay. Eye of the Needle, intentionality. It's like something you're intent on. You guys are intent on doing together that takes a lot of care and carefulness. And I'm gonna flip them all before I start reading. Okay. You have Wailing Tree Reconciliations. Sorry about the noise. Probably can hear my washing machine finishing its self-cleaning. You have In the Hand, the universe is your partner. Wow. You have Sky Dancers, Surrender. And Empty Well, Time to Replenish. Whew. Okay, guys, a lot of red and orange energy here. I feel that these committed relationships are filled with passion. Whoever you are here about, there is a lot of energy, passionate energy around you guys. I do feel by the next full moon, there's going to be some kind of wish fulfilled, but you have to let it go. You have to surrender it. You're getting some assistance from the universe right now. But I do feel you as a couple have been working really hard at something, either at reconciling and healing past discrepancies, where maybe someone might have cheated, someone might have stepped out, maybe you think everything is good. There's still some reconciliations that need to take place here. And then for others of you, I'm getting there are people outside of the relationship that maybe either tried to break you guys up, tried to not like you guys together, that there are some reconciliations that need to come in for that. But it does seem like you guys have your sights set on bringing something into fruition that's going to require you to not only trust the universe is bringing it in, but also to replenish your energy. Now, I want to take a look at the Eye of the Needle a lot closer, so I'm going to look into the book for that one. But that's really what I've gotten so far. Okay. Okay. Clarity, positive outcomes. And you notice this is 16, 17. So it's like whatever's happening here is a result. It's coming from here. The fact that maybe you guys need to either replenish the passion, it's dying out, y'all need to do something, or okay, well let me take a deeper look. If you look through the eye of a needle, what do you see? Summon the experience of being so singularly focused on the task ahead that it becomes natural to remove everything that is superfluous, every distraction, every non-essential, so you succeed. What is, in this case, the definition of success? In order for the threading of the needle to happen, everything not in alignment with your goal needs to go, which seems to be whatever this energy is here. The eye of the needle looks so tiny, but once your intention threads through it, a vast opportunity is presented on the other side. The needle can mend, can sew things together to make something meaningful and new. You're experiencing success right now. Stay true to your desires, to the work you need to accomplish, so you are laser focused on the experience of creating and manifesting. The outcome is assured by divine forces. That's why they're telling you to surrender and let go. So it can be that you're focused on a situation that has happened that needs mending, or you are focused on just something that's taking a lot of your energy. Yeah, there may have been a lot of losses. You had to walk away from friends, maybe you had to walk away from family members, maybe you had to walk away um from exes and stuff, or even environments that may trigger your partner. Maybe you frequented a place where they felt like you would cheat. Maybe they did the same. Maybe you have an ex who just won't get out of the picture. Maybe there is some kind of a distance or parting between you two right now. Maybe somebody is working at a distance or something. But it speaks of needing to make a change because some things you need to let go of. You need to say goodbye to. You may be overdoing things, working too hard, putting too much effort into trying to make something work right now. Okay. So if you have been um, feeling like you might be going through a divorce, you might be facing a divorce, they're letting you know that that's most likely not going to happen. The issue right now is that there is a need for both of you to replenish your energy, to let go, to relax, to trust in the universe, and to not disregard the experiences you've had together, but to let go of the perception of failure because you guys have not failed. Okay? It's time to be honest about how you feel and know that things will pass. That's what I'm hearing. Know that this will pass. Okay? So set your intention on what it is you want. Maybe you want to mend or you want to bring together with you and your mate. Reconcile, like let go of any past stuff, let go of any past people that do not serve a purpose in your energy. Finish mourning that already. You're past that. The universe is working with you guys right now. And if you can just let go and surrender and trust and relax, stop trying to do too much. Yeah, there is a need for your passion to stay fiery, but it don't look like y'all need to do that much. Maybe for some of you who have been struggling to reconcile or struggling to come together, like the needle in the hole is just making me think of whoop whoop. But if that's been an issue, it could be distance, it could be overworking, it could be trying too hard and somebody not being able to get it up. The thing is, there's a need to replenish your energy. Okay, there's a need to rest. There's a need not to force and push so much or put so much into whatever your intent is at this time with your partner, and to focus more on releasing these things that you need to release and trust that the universe is guiding you guys to the healing that you need. It really is time to replenish your energy. Bottom of the deck, you have Dream Thief, refusal of the call. Interesting. A lot of my clients have been having a lot of dreams lately, myself included. Let's see exactly what the Dream Thief is speaking about. I'm going to look in the book for the Dream Thief as well. Okay. I'm noticing a lot of fours here with 13, 31, and then the 4 and 48. But also a lot of threes because this will equal down to a 3. We have 3, 3. So it's like 4 threes there, and 3 and 4 are like numbers for you guys you might want to pay attention to or that means something. Okay, so we have, where's it at? All right, so we have the Dream Thief here. Rejection of the path of fulfillment, refusal of the call. This is what is at the bottom of the deck, which you do not see. All right, so the Dream Thief is meant, it comes through when you are staying stuck in sameness, in a comfort zone, when you're continuing to cling to old stories and not allowing yourself to move forward. You know, when you're not acknowledging that you guys are not like those who have come before you, maybe your parents or their parents, your relationship is different. Um, you have to let go of old wounds. There's something with old wounds that is holding you guys back from fully being grounded and being carried by the universe in the way that you could be. Yeah. It's like you're blocking what's on the horizon by telling the same old stories and maybe even repeating some of your bad habits from the past. Yeah, and it just keeps speaking of adventure. Adventure. Your adventure has begun. This is supposed to be like everyday, exciting love. And if you stay stuck in grieving what you had to let go of, places you had to let go of, people you had to let go of, then you're blocking that from coming in. Maybe you have your intention set on releasing these things, but by focusing solely on that, you're not letting the universe do its natural process of flow. It's time to surrender, maybe even dance. It keeps drawing my attention to the dancer energy here. So maybe even dance it out. And replenish your energy, replenish the vibe between you guys. Okay? That's what I'm getting with what's happening at the present. So let's take a look at where things are headed right now. Oh, we're going to see Akashic Tarot. Where are things headed right now for my couples and married folk? For those that are in committed relationships, where are things headed right now? Okay. We have at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So you have initiation and the Count Saint Germain. Does feel like a very spiritual union. Might have past lifetime connections as well. Okay. And maybe you two are going to grow together spiritually in some way. We have the Muse reversed. I'm going to take a look and see what the reverse meaning means. I wasn't sure if I was going to take reversals, but I am. I'm feeling moved to. And you have the Eight of Scrolls, Paths Unknown, reversed. Does make me feel like there's a fear to do things that feel like it'll take you off the path that you guys have already been on for quite some time. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Buddha Prepares, which gives me more spiritual energy. Okay, I had to pause for a minute. My neighbor was out front fixing a car, but it was like sitting there for a minute, and that's honestly exactly kind of what you're being told here. So they are showing what you're not seeing is that there is a need. Well, what you need to see now is actually for this pile. Okay, what you need to see now is that there may be a need for you to release some toxic people and stuff from your energy. This card represents an initiation. So it's like you guys are moving forward, leveling up. But in order to level up, something has to be released. Many things that don't fit into this initiation, this leveling up. With the Muse coming through reverse, that you may be feeling creatively blocked. This feels like many of you are artistic in some way, and you may be feeling creatively blocked. That is because there's a need to replenish your energy at this time. Maybe you've been really, really focused on your craft, and at this time they're like, you need to pull back, replenish your energy, focus a little bit more on your relationship, and focus more on leveling up that relationship by clearing out cobwebs. You know what I'm saying? We have with the Paths Unknown card, like I said, you may have a fear of going in a new direction with something. That could also mean a fear of going back towards something that maybe you need to revisit in order to completely release it. But when this is done, this work is done, and the fear of what is ahead is released, it's going to open the door to major opportunities for you guys. With the Buddha Prepares at the bottom of the deck, it does speak about chilling, replenishing, meditating, praying, doing what you got to do to replenish your energy, to trust, to be still, to know that everything is happening for you guys' greater good. And even if you are someone who is very, very focused on work at this time, they're like, you are gathering you're gathering followers. You need to be still, you need to trust and replenish your energy and not put it all in one spot. That's what I'm hearing with you guys, the couples. It's like you're putting your energy all in one spot. Either you're totally focused on work, or you're totally focused on your relationship, or you're totally focused on your kids, or you're overwhelmed because you're trying to totally focus on all of that at one time. So there's a need for you to really look and see what it is. And there's also some fears about going towards something new, maybe a new line of work, maybe a new path for your relationship to take, where maybe you guys are committed, but there's been infidelity, and now it's like, we're not going to cheat anymore. But that brings fear, or a lack of trust because someone has in the past. They're saying relax. 13, 14, 15, you're literally moving in synchronicity. Everything is happening in divine order. Just trust. That's what you needed to know now. All right, my couples. Also, I'm sorry, this was actually where things are headed. And I keep saying what you need to know now. That's interesting that I said it's what you need to know now. Wow. Spirit is like, well, that's what it is. What they needed to know now. So I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. And let's take a look at what you need to know and where it's headed mixed together, I guess. Okay. Okay, they're saying where it's headed. Where it's headed. So we're going to use these for where it's headed. Where things headed right now. And maybe you could just take both of these reads as where it's headed and what you needed to know. Because maybe you needed to know where things were headed as well. All right, so what's the vibe? We have Mercury. Think, learn, network, and communicate. Highly communicative relationship you have here. And with Mercury coming out first, it just lets me know you guys talk. You guys do speak a lot. You guys are very intellectual, but try not to overanalyze. Maybe they overthink things, or you overthink, or you both do. But when you communicate, it does bring huge shifts and changes into the relationship. Excuse me. We have Aries coming through, independence, bravery, and passion. Didn't I say I felt a lot of passion, fiery energy between you guys? So, pretty much it's just going to increase. The passion between you guys is going to increase. There is a need, maybe one of you is an Aries or a fire sign, but there is a need for some independence. That can cause infidelity when one of you feels like they're locked down. Then you have to do something to express your freedom. It's almost unconsciously that it happens. Make sure you guys have time to do your own independent thing without anybody being upset or jealous or imposing on the other's time for self. And Libra, maybe one of you is a Libra. We have consideration, fairness, and harmony. Yeah, this relationship is totally fair and harmonious. There has to be fairness. Like if you do something to them, maybe they feel like they should do it to you, or vice versa type thing. But there's a lot of consideration for the other's feelings between you guys, and communication and passion and time to be independent and do your thing and their thing is what keeps harmony going. Also, for those of you that are in a committed relationship but are not married yet, this is letting you know there is marriage on the horizon with the symbol of justice here. So you may end up signing some contracts towards marriage soon. That's where it's headed. We got the bottom of the pile. We got Neptune here. Dream and transcend. Oh, Neptune with its energy of inspiration and dreams coming in, mystical energy and oneness. But Neptune can also be a planet of addictions versus going into deep meditative states as a form of coping. So be careful that in this relationship, you guys don't develop addictive behavior either to each other, to substances, and know that you can transcend anything with going within, stilling the mind, getting into that Buddha vibration, meditating, praying, whatever it takes. You guys are powerful prayer warriors, I'm hearing, you or your mate or together, and stay in that energy. It'll get you through everything. That's what I'm hearing. Wow. All right, so let me give you some advice, my couples. And I'm going to get your advice from the Journey of Love Oracle, as I have for each pile. Ooh, my stomach just growled. Maybe y'all should go out to eat today or something. Set up a date. Or if you're at a distance, you guys can't be together today, maybe you should FaceTime and have a meal together. Enjoy each other's company. Or maybe somebody's just really hungry for some intimacy. Okay. What is my advice for my couples? Let's give it one more shuffle. Coming together. Oh my God. This is probably one of the most beautiful cards in this entire deck when it comes to love. It speaks of destiny and fate. Two like souls finally finding each other and coming together. Like finding your twin soul. Everything coming together. And I'll read you a little bit of what this is saying in the book as well, but that's pretty much the gist of it. You and another soul are coming into each other's worlds. It is a karmic destiny that is unfolding, an expression of a divine plan set in motion many lifetimes ago. Wow. That destiny may have a romantic purpose. It may have a sacredness that is sexual. It may have a sacredness that is creative, tender, about learning, self-esteem, or courage. Regardless, the coming together is happening. Know it is of love. And this oracle is bringing guidance. You're going to be moved by love. Whether it's long-term or fast and furious, it is love and it has meaning. Wow. Let it be what it is and do not try to force it to become what you think it must be. It has worth, as do you. Enjoy the experience, and know it serves your growth. And there's a little poem back here. It's so cute. It says, two energy patterns came together, a shared frequency in a field of possibilities, and there was resonance. I just melted. I'm such a romantic, I swear to y'all. Anyway, that's your advice, is just to honor that this love is fated, that this love is meant to be. Honor each other, love on each other, be there for each other. Everything is coming together. Just trust and surrender to love. Because this is real love here. Wow. That's what I got for you, my committed married folk. I hope this resonated with you guys. If it did, give it a thumbs up. If you like my readings, please subscribe and join the Light Tribe. The more you are liking videos, and if you subscribe, the more I can connect with your energy and bring more and more accurate reads for you. And look in my description and join my other platforms. See the other ways we can vibe. I'm sending you so much light and love. Peace, blessings, and all the love that comes from being a part of this Light Tribe. And I'll be back with my last pile for Situationships. What's up, my people in Situationships? I swear before I even started your reading, I was already getting hits. is I had to stop to eat really quick. But I didn't even eat anything really big. I just like munched on something really fast. It tasted so good. I mean, as little as it was. And I convinced myself, I'm good, that's enough. I know damn well I ain't really full. And that's kind of the feeling I'm getting from you guys. Like you're convincing yourself the situation you're in is good, or it's good enough, or it is what it is. But honestly, be honest with yourself. You're gassing yourself up. I almost burped. It's like a bunch of gas. You're telling yourself this so that you feel good about the situation, or maybe the person you're in the situation with is making you believe like everything's fine. Don't mess it up. Don't rock the boat. But if you are at this pile, you're in a relationship that you're not sure what the hell to call it. You don't know what it is, but it is some kind of relationship. Maybe you guys have been intimate. Maybe you guys have dated. Maybe you guys have agreed to like be exclusive, but you got somebody else, they got somebody else. It's weird. You're not really exclusive, but you're exclusive to seeing each other on the side. It's just a situation where you can't say it's a committed relationship. We're not married. I'm not single. Yeah, one of them things. And I've been in those before, so I know exactly what you are going through. So we're gonna use the Discover Your True Self, the True Self Tarot cards, to take a look at the present, see what's going on right now in this situationship. So we have 10 of Wands reverse. This is interesting. This 10 of Wands here shows someone removing a mask and showing who they truly are. In traditional tarot, excuse me again, good Lord. In traditional tarot, it is representing someone who has taken on a lot of responsibilities and burdens that may not be their own. But what I'm getting here is that maybe somebody is making you feel responsible for everything being the way it is. And yeah, you're not seeing that that's their true intent is to make you carry the weight. So if you're in a situationship where they're married or they have kids or you're married and you have kids, whatever the case may be, they're making you feel like you carry responsibility for everything. You're carrying the weight of this more than them. And maybe they're putting on some face like, oh, I'm innocent, when really they're not. Let's take another look. Let's look a little more. We have 2 of Wands reverse. You have the 8 of Swords reversed. Three of Pentacles reversed. Jesus, what is happening in this situationship right now? And one more card, the 4 of Pentacles. So you do value this person or they value you. Okay, so that's the only good thing right now. And that's not even looking good with the other cards. I have to be honest with you guys. The 2 of Wands reverse is like somebody being afraid to go forward on an adventure. Going forward towards something they want. That's either you or this person. I really get the feeling it's the person they're talking about right now. You're in this situationship with. They're not willing to trust and go towards something that they can't see the outcome for. 8 of Swords reverse is letting me know that they're giving you the energy that they're stuck in whatever situation they're in. They're not stuck. When it's reverse, it's like they realize that they're not really stuck. They're just choosing not to move forward. 3 of Pentacles reverse. It's like a false collaborating, coming together with this person. It just feels all sorts of tricky. But there's value here. It's like you value them or they see the value in you. Let me get some clarity for let's get some clarity for all of this, because it's like a lot of dark cards here. This 10 of Wands with this person, are they like a trickster of some kind? 6 of Wands reverse. It has a lot to do with failing. This person feels like they failed at something and they're not fully owning it. They're putting a lot of it on you. They also feel like they have a lot on their plate already to deal with. For some of you, there may be somebody else involved. I'm feeling someone tricky, someone who's showing one face but doing something in the dark. I don't always like to bring black magic up in readings, but it's a possibility here. Clear for the Two of Wands. The Sun reversed. They are not happy. There's no happiness here. You're not even happy in this situationship right now. But there's a lack of moving forward. Eight of Swords reverse. Why are they pretending to be stuck? Why are they sitting stuck? King of Swords reverse. This person has some emotional issues. They're very much about them right now. They're emotionally detached. Or they're trying to emotionally detach themselves from things. It may cause them to say some brutal things as well. What else we got? Three of Pentacles reverse. That's the Hanged Man reverse. All these reversals. However, in this case, the Hanged Man is speaking of someone finally moving. Maybe trying to see something from another perspective and finally being like, okay, I get it. Now, what they're going to do, I'm not sure. We'll find that out when I look at where it's heading. With the Hierophant reverse. This person is hell-bent on keeping it a situationship. They value you. They see you value them. And with the Hierophant reverse, there's no intent on marriage at this time. They are really content with a non-traditional situationship. They're content with it. And maybe you're finally seeing this with the Hanged Man. Maybe you were kind of sitting in it, hoping that things would come together. You guys would come together. Maybe put your money together was even a hope of theirs, that they felt like they could build with you. But they're saying you're starting to see that this person maybe only values that aspect of you. And for some of you, there's a big fear here with moving towards you. Like they are really like, it feels like for a lot of you, you may be seeing someone who's married. If you didn't know, now you know. But with the Hierophant showing up, there's a lot of fear around this situationship. What's at the bottom of the deck? We have Temperance. It's more chains. It's like this person is saying stuck in order to keep the peace or keep harmony. That's what I'm getting, like harmony and balance. This is also letting me know that you have to also be aware of addictions to cope with things, okay? Don't drink, don't smoke, don't do anything in overindulgence, eating too much, oversexing them or anyone else to cope. This person is acting like they are chained, they are stuck in a situation, but really they're choosing to be stuck. They're mentally choosing it for themselves. King of Swords here. They're thinking about this logically, saying that this is what they should do in order for everything to stay peaceful and for them to not lose money or to lose who they value. That's what things are doing at the present. Yeah, justice reverse. It's very unfair. And I am getting that one of you guys are in a marriage with the justice card coming through as well. But this is not balanced. This situationship that you're in right now, they possibly have someone else they're not telling you about, or you know, or vice versa. Whatever the case may be, they don't intend on giving you a commitment. And if that's what you truly want at the end of the day, yeah, you do. Four of Wands. You want a happy home. You want marriage. You want stability. They're not ready to give it to you. Yeah, there's some kind of fear. So let's see where it's heading right now. Okay, I'm gonna use the Shaman's Dream Oracle to see where it's heading. Cowrie Shell just flipped out. upside down and it's broken inside. I'm getting so many messages. You could be dealing with someone who's still suffering from a loss. Feels like either a mom issue with the womb here gone from the cowie shell, or you are suffering from that loss or grieving still. Maybe that's why you cling to each other. I'm also getting somebody that has a lot to say but doesn't really listen when you're speaking. This is the mouth. It was flipped over, like silenced, but it's so much being said still. So it's almost like you're not saying everything you're feeling and thinking while they're saying everything that they're thinking, but not so much tapping into their feelings. There is value here between you and whoever this situationship is, because Kawi is also money, represents money and prosperity. But there needs to be a little more, a little bit more. So let's see where it's heading. Then we'll take a look at what's the mindset or emotional state this other person is in, because right now they're not showing any emotions. There's no cups showed up, which is an emotional suit. So let's see what shows up in the shaman's dream. This is situationship heading. Some of this energy could be karmic, by the way. I'm hearing that big time. If you're in a situationship with someone who is in a marriage, you're getting hit with karma. Yeah. So if you feel like things aren't moving the way you want, or this person's energy is changing towards you or yours towards them, or it just feels like things are not progressing anywhere, or you feel like you're in a cycle, it's your karma. You know, even if someone is married and they're like, I don't want to be in this relationship anymore, as long as they are committed, they're still together, living in the same household, that is, then you are still kind of intruding. If you are dealing with someone who is legally married, but they're separated, not living with the person, there's a little more leniency there than if they're living with the person, because then it's sneaking happening. Unless you met this other person. If you're not meeting them, if they're hiding you or you're hiding them from your mate, then yeah, this is why things are going the way they're going right now, because some karma has to be dealt. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. All right, let me see. That's not for everybody. Take that if it resonates. Many of you are just in situationships with people, like you just don't know what to call whatever's happening between you guys. Could be somebody you just meet up with and y'all get intimate. Could be just somebody you've been friends with, but y'all are friends with benefits and you don't know where it's going. You know, apply what resonates with your situation. Okay. Remember, this is a group read and not personal. If you need a personal reading, you know what to do. Okay. So let's see. Where's this heading? So we have a winter's dream. Gestation period. It's about to come to a halt. It needs to. It needs some time for things to really be like understood, and what's going on. What do we want here? What is coming of this? So you may feel like right now things are not really moving in the direction that you want. It's not moving or progressing in the way that you desire. You have a tidy house, clarity and organization. Exactly. There is a need for things to get tidied up. This person or you has some things going on in your home that needs, or in your life period, that needs to be organized. You need to figure out, are you going to do this? Are you not going to do this? Are you going to be with this person? Are you not going to be with this person? Things need to be clearly stated as to what is going on. What are we doing here? All right. And covenant, sacred contract. So perhaps things are going to move in a direction where this person wants to offer you some kind of commitment, or this is literally what you're seeking. But they're letting me know this is not going to come until there is organization in the home. in the life of this person or yours. There needs to be some clarity as to what this situationship is gonna become. You can't keep going as a situationship and end up here, the sacred contract. But it does show me that you and this person have some kind of connection past lifetime. You may have planned to come back here together to do this healing and this work, but everybody has to be in on it together. So things are being stopped right now, like in hibernation, so that it can really take root. And it's just interesting that you see all these roots here with this tree house houses, and it's two homes. It does give me the feeling that there needs to be some organization as to what you guys are going to do in order to be together. How do you plan to move forward? What is the plan? And then once everything is clear and extra people, if there are any, are out of the picture, a sacred contract can can be held to. You can stick to whatever that contract was before you even came into this lifetime. In fact, a new one in this lifetime will present itself to you. Bottom of the deck, we have benefactor, grace and generosity. And it is showing me two people so in love, or who really love each other. But there may be a little bit too much being given, maybe on one person's part more so than the other, because one person here has on the crown and the other one doesn't. So just gives me the energy that either you're doing over the top, giving too much grace to this person, or they are doing that to you and giving a little bit too much to you. You know how it resonates, you know. And I mean, there is love here. There's happiness, there's joy when together. But it's not rooted in anything. It's literally floating. It's not grounded. It's not rooted. It's almost dreamlike. And it's time to tidy things up if you guys want to move forward to marriage. Yeah, they're also making me look at this card underneath, the drifter. Experiencing life as it comes. It's like someone who's just letting things happen. More so than organizing and having clear direction. And that's what needs to happen at this time for you guys to move forward. So this is where it's heading. It's heading towards a period of pause so that things could get tidied up and organized better, and so that you both can be benefactors and the justice isn't just leaning in one direction. And then this sacred contract can be honored. I do hear from many of you in your situationship, someone needs to get a divorce. With this sacred contract coming through, someone, and the Hierophant reverse, somebody needs to be divorced, you or them. Okay, that's playing a huge part in the gestation period of pause. It may be difficult to come together, or if you are together, there's going to be weird energy until things are clear. Okay, I have to tell y'all like I see it. All right, so let's look and see what is the mindset. Oh, did my big head just get under the camera? I'm sorry. Let's see what is the mindset and emotional state this other person is in, especially since they're seeming emotionally detached. They're in an emotionally detached energy, almost giving me narcissistic feelings, like they're manipulating. They're manipulative to your emotions. They're coming from a space of what they think makes sense more so than what they truly feel. And they're blaming everything on you rather than owning stuff. Things are the way they are. We're in a situationship and it's because of you. Maybe you're in a relationship. I don't know. But this person doesn't feel like they own their shit. Okay. So let's see. We have house 12. So that is the house of Pisces. Maybe this person is a Pisces. Maybe you're a Pisces. And it says spirituality, transcendence. I know it don't say karma. Yes, it does. Karma, sacrificial service and healing. So yeah, this person's getting a nice chunk of karma right now. And I think they're feeling that. I think they're feeling like the situationship they're in with you is bringing on karma, or they're afraid of karma. And because of that, they're not being in their heart. But there's some healing that needs to be done. There's some spiritual work that needs to be done. And I think they are starting to realize this, or you are starting to realize this about them. Okay, the 12th house also has a lot to do with privacy and retreating and forgiving. So there may be a need for them to forgive someone, to release somebody, or to pull their energy back from someone at this time. And that may be what they're doing. We also have Pisces. That's crazy. House 12 and then Pisces comes through. A lot of strong Pisces energy here. Okay, one of you may be a Pisces, or you guys have a lot of Pisces in your charts, in your zodiac charts. It says intimacy, intuition, and compassion. So this is where they are with you. They like being intimate with you. They love that you're compassionate. So they love your emotions, that you're emotional, that you are openly emotional and loving. And this person is very intuitive. So they know how to pull your strings, how to make moves. They follow their intuition. They really do. But they do spend too much time in their head, and that keeps them from connecting to the heart. And we have the moon. Satisfy emotional needs, nurture self and others. And that is exactly what they're doing. They're satisfying their own needs. You satisfy their emotional needs. They are letting you nurture them, whether you're masculine or feminine. And the next full moon, whenever that is going to reveal that for you. I'm hearing full moon for you guys, not new moon. The next full moon is going to reveal to you where the nurturing is maybe one-sided, where maybe you're not satisfied emotionally. And maybe that will get this person to free themselves from their imaginary cage that they feel is keeping them from going forward on this adventure. Because this love feels exciting, this union. We also have the sign of Virgo. So one of you may be a Virgo. That's at the bottom of the pile, something you don't see. Integrity, reverence, and service. So with the Virgo energy coming through, it does speak a lot about, oh, excuse me, good Lord, I'm still kind of gassy. It does speak a lot about being in service, using your skills. And I do feel that what you don't see is that this person um, does enjoy what you do for them, I'm hearing, or how you make them feel. But they also are questioning your and their integrity at this time. And maybe you're questioning that as well. It's just interesting to get Pisces twice and then Virgo. So that might really, really mean something for some of you guys, depending on your zodiac signs or the signs of the person you are in a situationship with. But yeah, this person really, they love to be intimate. They love to have compassion towards themselves, but they are really going through a karmic ass whooping at this time, or they're feeling like karma is what's fucking with them right now. Excuse my language. It's the best way I could express what they're feeling. And they need to focus on spiritual work and healing. And they know this, but for some reason, they're like spending too much time burying emotions, is what I'm hearing, that are gonna come to the surface with the next full moon. Wow, so let's get you some advice. I'm gonna look at the Journey of Love Oracle deck. Let's see what advice we have for my folks in a situationship. Okay, what is the advice for my peoples in a situationship? One more time. Wow. Okay. They're telling me take this. I'm gonna go for it. So this card is Woman of Light. This is either well, this is advice for you, and let's take a look and see, because I am getting like a glow up that's coming, and that will be liberating in some way, either making you go forward towards this person more stronger, or celebrating a freedom from them. So it says, pure is my joy, my celebration. I know the divine to be eternal. There is no limit to my peace, to my pleasure, as I rise and rise and rise again. Capable am I of receiving the light, of accepting the next level of illumination. I am sacred flesh coming to light. I am the walking temple, the living goddess, she who shines with truth. I come to you now. I'm one with you now. I am the awakened one and the awakener. Wow. Shit. So this is either you or the person you're in the situationship with. This oracle brings you guidance that you are to be witness to the presence of an awakened being, either within your own self, as part of your spiritual destiny, or in the form of a beloved other. An awakened one is in your midst, or soon will be. Receive the blessing that emanates from such a being, for to behold one is a gracious spiritual gift that will lift you to the next step of your path. So maybe there's someone mentoring you, or someone who will mentor you, who is going to represent this energy, this woman of light, that's going to also inspire you to level up. Or you are just naturally feeling this woman of light being born through you now, or you're witnessing this happen in the person you are in the situationship with. All right. If you're having trouble discerning the true presence of an awakened teacher in your midst, or even in your own being, remember that nothing is asked from you by such awakened ones but loving devotion, so that they may serve the awakening of all living beings. It requires much karmic grace to be granted immediate access to an awakened being, even more to become such a living light. Take delight. So I do feel like you are becoming an awakened being, and perhaps because you are in the presence of a teacher who is awakened. If you feel like this is the person you're in a situationship with, so be it. But I don't think it's them, because if they were fully awakened, they'd have done the karmic work necessary. So you may possibly be working with someone, either a coworker, a boss, a teacher, literally, a mentor, a guide of some kind, spiritual guide maybe, that is showing you how they shed their karma, how they shed bad karma, and because of that have gained good karma and have awakened to their highest self. And this is the same path you're on. Your situationship is kind of holding you back from it. I'm hearing. However, it was meant to do that so that you could see the difference between being in an awakened energy and being in one that is still complacent, in energy that's not so good, especially when you are an energy of light, whether you're a woman or a man or transgender or whatever you identify with. You are a being of light, and so you're not meant to be in a situationship, my dear. You're not. Whoever you are, you're not. Okay. That situationship was meant for you to see what it is you truly want, to see who you truly are, and to see who truly deserves to be in your light, regardless of love. What's love got to do? Got to do with it. That should be your theme song. Because this person could profess love from a logical place rather than emotional, where they feel like this is the logical thing to do. They don't want you to get this message. They're guides. All of a sudden, somebody turned up their music in their car just now. But I'm telling you, that person will be coming from a place of logic. It makes sense for me to say this now. It makes sense for me to do this now. This is what they want to hear rather than this is what I'm truly feeling. And I want you to really understand that, my light worker, because they're pushing me to say this in a blunt way. Okay? So there's a little poem at the end of this, and it says, I asked God for a deepening of my love, without realizing that the deeper I was willing to go, the more it involved letting go of any part of myself that wanted to love and still be safe. In surrender to the possible lay the greatest potential for love at levels before unknown. Like a cistern that holds the nectar of life and gives its precious liquid, only to be filled again with nature's flow. Such knowingness is a gift, for if you can embrace the blessing, you can live without question, relaxing and replenishing with each breath, with each kiss, always whole. Wow. I really hope that this helped you guys out. Step into that energy of light. If this person's meant to be with you, they will do the work necessary. Otherwise, it's time to let them go and glow up. That's what I got for you, my situationships. Right now, bottom of the deck, they're showing you in the void. So things may feel dark, but you see that light at the end of the tunnel. Do that shadow work. Go through that dark night of the soul you need to go through to figure out what is causing you to cling or hold on to or value someone who is not emotionally being available to you. And that'll get you out of the void, because it feels like you're using this person to fill a void just as they're using you. That's what situationships usually are. It's two people who are trying to fill a void without doing the necessary changes to themselves or their lives, you know? All right. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel. I'm always welcoming new light workers. If you want a personal reading or you want to join me on my other platforms where I have more free content, check out the description. Sending you so much light and love. Peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this light tribe. And I'll be back with a pick-up how that is based on numbers really quickly. Okay, so to wrap this up, I was supposed to have the tea leaf cards involved in that entire session, but something in me was like, let's wait till the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a green card for each pile, a purple card for each pile. Okay, I guess I'm going to take 3 tea leaves for each pile because that just jumped out. And I'm going to do 3 piles for you guys. Okay. Okay, I need one more green. There's no more greens. Okay, 2 here. Oh, there we go. One green and one more. Oh, so many tea leaves. So what I want you guys to do as I gather these is to choose between one of these piles. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. They're each going to give you a message that you need that will help you get a little bit more clarity with your current situation, as well as the energy it's in and where it may be headed, when, whatever. It's gonna, one of those cards will give you a month, a time frame. One of those cards will give you an energy or vibration, and the other 3 will give you some tips. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. And choose your pile. So I'm going to start with pile number 1. So let's look first at the energy Your astral house is the house of marriage, my pal ones. So there is a chance of marriage in your situation if you're not already married. If you are, this is just more confirmation that you are in a spiritual union commitment here that's meant to be. You also have claw. Be careful. Do not take risk. Oh, why that fell like that? So yeah, be careful. Okay. All right, be careful. I'm going to see with what. We have rooster, an arrogant, boastful person. You should not cross. So, I'm getting a lot. Hold on, let me wait. And you have the hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. So I do feel like this is a union that's meant for marriage, or it's already in a marriage. However, do not think about stepping out on this union. Cheating, not a good idea. You will get caught. If you are in a situationship, you are going to get caught, or the other person is. Okay, there's some kind of assistance that's needed at this time. Maybe you need a mentor, a teacher, or they need a spiritual guide, whoever you're in a union with. But it may be very difficult to get this person to accept that. They come off as arrogant and boastful, and they can get angry really quickly. Okay, or they feel that about you. Take what resonates. Okay, but yeah, that's what I'm getting there. Don't take any risks like stepping out on this relationship. It's not going to end well. And the month of the year is December. So if you're not married, December is a time where you may get proposed to, or where it would be a good time to get married, or your relationship is going to take a deeper leap, or maybe it's when you may feel tempted to do something risky, and or where whatever you've been doing, if you've already been doing something risky, it's going to come to the surface. Okay, take what resonates from that. All right, if you were drawn to pile 2, let's get the astral house energy. You are in one of wealth. So there is money and prosperity around this union. Okay, whether you are married, situationship, or dating. You have dog close up, pleasure with a close friend. Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Makes sense. You have wealth here. So I do feel like you guys are going to make some money together. Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. Isn't that interesting? They got told not to do something risky. This pal here is saying you guys are going to do something risky when it comes to business. Maybe you're going to join forces with a friend, get an opportunity from a friend, or you guys are like close friends. Whatever the case may be, you guys are really good in business together. So take a chance, take a leap at some business ideas. They're going to bring in a lot of money. You guys are going to make a lot of money together, this pal here. Doesn't matter what the relationship is right now. I'm letting you know you guys are meant to be wealthy. All right, when can this happen? November. Well, sheesh. So November is coming through as a time where you guys will have a huge boost in business. A huge boost. And perhaps it may come through working with a close friend and benefit your relationship in some way. Yeah. Take it how it resonates. But sending y'all so much love, my pal twos. Don't forget me when you blow up with your wealth. And pile number 3. Let's get your astral house energy. You guys are in the energy of success. So I do feel success could be in business, or it could be just in your relationship in general. Let's see what else we got. Dark man. Dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. That could be you or someone else. Weeping willow. Family sorrow. This person may have suffered a loss in their family. Yeah. Or gone through a divorce, or is going through a divorce. And clouds. Temporary problems. But these issues are temporary. Okay. This is something they need to go through. Something they need to heal. Yeah. So it's temporary. It's just something they need to do, and it will end in success. So I am hearing maybe this person needs to go through a divorce. Maybe this person has just lost a family member or is still grieving from losing a family member. But it's something that is temporary, and things will turn out successful. Things will be okay. All right. We have the month of January as the time when perhaps this success will show itself, because it does feel like you guys are in the cold. Things feel frozen and stuckish, like it's not moving forward. But there are some things happening behind the scenes with this person. They're just really grieving or mourning. Maybe they don't even realize it. Maybe you don't realize it. But there's clouds right now hanging around you guys. Just know that things are going to be successful in the end, and that grieving is necessary in order to reach this success, to clear the slate and have a fresh start at things together. That's what I got for you guys today. Love you all. Bye.